Hey, what is up, everyone? Welcome to Backlog Benchmark. What's up, Billy? Hope you're doing well. This is episode 56. We are September 3rd, right? 3rd of September, Wednesday, 2025. On the menu, we have 5 games as always, and we're gonna try to sit down and figure out, are those games any good? And what are they exactly? I started doing my homework a little bit, but there's some games I didn't really want, like I didn't know what they are, and I was like, we're gonna find out. We're gonna figure out together. Truly. Without further ado, no big introduction today. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired too, man. I'm okay. I'm tired. Same, bro. Same. So that's one reason why we're starting earlier today. because I want to chill and go back to my shit. And yeah, yeah. I've been playing a bit of Valheim on my free time, and I'm enjoying it a lot. So I might go back to that. But um, got some random chill game that I feel like playing. You know, I just put that together. I started putting that together yesterday before I went to bed, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait tomorrow, see how I really feel. I still feel like playing Office After Hours, so it stayed on the list. GasZilla, and this one I think was on the list too. The Wraith of the Galaxy, but I think I added those two. And yeah, that we completed the list, and it's just gonna be like random, really chill games. Hopefully, we can get through them, in less than 3 or 4 hours, like we do sometimes when I talk too much. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, guys. Honestly, this is one of those games. Like I've been showcasing a lot of those, right? So you guys are already familiar with what those games are, but I changed something. I'm just gonna mention it while we're here, right? Where's the so I used to call those hidden object games, because that's one of the nomenclature, right, that people use to describe those games. Hidden object games. It's very common to be described that way, which is just another way of saying like it's an observation games. That's one term that I've been using a lot lately, and there's a bunch of stuff I want to fix in my system. There's a bunch of stuff I'm not happy with, and that's one of them. So that's why I'm mentioning it today, right now. Hidden object games, I'm gonna go back and try to fix the one that are already set as hidden object games, but yeah, I think observation would be a better descriptive. So we got one of those that I've been showcasing a lot of those, because I love those. It's like the dating FMV. You've been seeing a lot of those, and you're gonna keep seeing a lot of those, because I love dating FMVs. I love those. I love racing games, fighting games. You're gonna see a lot of racing and fighting games for sure on my channel. But I'm gonna try to cover everything I have in my library, so that means pretty much all sorts of games. So this is supposed to be a demo. I'm expecting it's gonna be like only one level 1. How do I play it? Is there... Enter? How do I enter it? Oh, I just click it. That's it. Skip tutorial. Okay, they want to tell us how to play those games. So I'm expecting it to be a Where's Waldo. It's just like find all the 100 cats, and I think that's all there is to it. Press the left button mouse and drag to move the picture. But I need to zoom in or out first, because otherwise there's nothing to move. Can point a cursor at a cat. Fuck off with your tutorial, like seriously. Who would need a tutorial for a game like that? I mean, I guess it's a good thing. Oh my god, it's loud for me. Yeah, maybe for you it's probably a decent volume, but that was loud for my little ears. So yeah, hidden object game, very classic. Find 100 cats. That's really all there is to it. Is it any good? Is it any quality? I don't know if there is hidden like object, like hidden interaction. I mean, like sometimes it's just like find a cat, but like here there's a door, right? If I click the door, does it do anything? It doesn't seem like it, which is a bit disappointing, but at the same time, not necessarily a bad thing, because sometimes it's a bit frustrating when there's so many stuff hidden that you don't even know what to click on, and you feel like when you click everywhere you're just kind of cheating. And like I personally, like sometimes I don't really like those. I prefer games where you don't have like a bunch of hidden stuff. Like you tell me what to find, I'll find it. You know, you don't have to like hide it behind something else. But at the same time, you know, see, I'm just clicking the windows because I'm used to that. There's so many games now doing that nowadays. It's just common. But yeah, I could like, you know, find 100 cats right now, easy. Beat the whole game on stream, but I think that's all there is. This is a demo, right? And you can do time trials, do it, try to see how fast you can do it. The art is not bad. I don't think there's like well, the cats were getting colored when you click on them, but I don't think like the background's gonna change and be like completely colored. Or maybe when you finished it, the whole scene can get colored, but it doesn't seem like one of those games where when you finish an area, they color that area. So no hidden object clickable stuff, no you know, colored for the area when it's complete, but still there is definitely color. It's not just black and white. So where would I put it? Especially this is just a demo, right? If you want the full game, you go eventually on the store, and it's going to be like, hey, buy more stuff, because this is just a demo, right? Is it not just a demo? Download, visit, cat. Yeah, it's just a demo. What does the game has though? Does the game add anything beyond? I'm not sure I understand. Definitely a game for kid, very casual. Yeah, that's the point, bro. 500 cats. Okay, so there's like 5 levels. When you buy it, you probably get 4 more stages. That's what I'm assuming here. Yeah, not bad, not the greatest, but it was pleasant, worked well. I would say it's like a solid 3, 4, maybe, yeah, maybe a 4 even. Nice new series. I was not it's like it's booming on Steam, those games, because like there's a market for it. There's people like me who clearly buy them and like those games. So like once they realized that they could sell the same games 25 times, they're like, oh really, you guys are that stupid that you want to buy the same games 25 times even though you've already played that games like 100 times? Like, sure, cool. Yeah, here. So there is a market for those 100 cats game. Mouse just died there. Okay. And we got a new dev here with some sort of ocean thing. I'm not sure what that is. I might go check later. Is that... this one looks a bit more like a hidden object type of thing. Also, I'm not sure how much I'm going to keep featuring demos on the show, because I realized that whenever I feature a demo, I'll most likely have to feature the game later, right? Unless I just decide, okay, if I featured the demo, we're not featuring the game. But I think we already did feature, in some case, like 1 or 2 games that we both had one time the demo and then later on the game. So... you know, if I already did once, I should do it again, right? Because the demo should be evaluated for itself and the game should be evaluated for itself. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if, you know, to just save some episodes, so to speak, save some work, maybe some of the demo I could just play by myself and actually try to play the games. When I find a good demo, be like, okay, I'll buy the game, and when I buy the game, feature that game on the show, right? Like, I don't need to feature every single game I play by myself. That's kind of like what I'm saying here. Also, I don't think this is the game I thought it was. Like, decorate rooms based on each cat's app. No, this is not what I thought it was. I wanted another one of those. So yeah, not bad, not the greatest, but definitely a decent little... There's something wrong with this mouse. The sensibility change on the mouse, and I don't know why. because I didn't do anything with it besides, you know, using it. But it has a different. Both mouses. I have two mouses exactly the same, right? This one just died, so I just plugged it, and now I'm using this one. And now switching from the one that was plugged, it has a different. They used to be exactly identical, right? And when I would use them, they would play. They would use the same. And now this one has a different sensibility. So I will have to go check in Windows settings or some shit, because oh man, it's annoying. I don't know how to like just switch it. Anyway, I digress. I digress. Where is the sheet to evaluate things? Cats. Visiting Fairy Tales demo. So we're done with the boring stuff, you could say. That was an appetizer. I was expecting a 4, and I guess it's kind of a really decent game. It's also, keep in mind, this was just the demo, right? And we're not evaluating the game, I guess. We're just evaluating the demo. As a demo, it was definitely a good, very, very good game. Yeah, almost a 5 for me. I'm like, yeah, it was great. Plays well, looks decent. Looks like a cool new series, so to speak, because I think it's a different dev that I might have played one of the games already, but there's a bunch of those that were on my wish list but I haven't played, so I guess it's kind of like a new dev in the market for this. The line, that's what we want to add here. Like that, thicker, and on top, boom. Got a line. Where's Waldo? Observation type of game. I would say that's definitely the type. I haven't tried with a controller, but why in the hell would you play that with a controller? After tonight, each and every game should be played briefly. And I remember this time to do it correctly. I just didn't do it correctly. Nice. I remember to do it correctly, but I didn't do it correctly. It's the beginning. At least I remember this time. I'm an old man, okay? Puzzle, right? Because it's about observation. It's about using your noggin. Emergent, you find the cats, which order you want. You find them by clicking on them. You don't really have an avatar. Solo. Difficulty, very, very casual. This one doesn't even have like hidden cats. It feels like, I think all the cats are visible. It's just like open your goddamn eyes, you know? So very nice, very nice. I like that kind of very simplistic game, but I'm getting used to having to click on everything, so I don't necessarily say, I wouldn't say I hate it as much as I used to hate it at first. Like the first time I saw the concept, I was like, oh no, now we have to click on everything, on every single forever. Fuck those games. But at the same time, when you play one of those games, they're pretty cool. They're pretty neat, and at some point you're just like, it's just interesting, because like you're like, okay, where could it be hidden? Like what object I forgot to click yet? Like it's not that bad. Anyway, when executed well, right? All right, let's get to more of those random chill game here. At least by the look of them, they look pretty chill. This look really chill. I hope it works with the controller. We're gonna do our due diligence, do our job correctly. I am almost certain that there is no controller support for. Oh, hello, controller. It's not connecting. It's connected? Is it? Okay. So the demo, sometimes demo don't know if the controller works or not, and this game is probably not supposed to work with a controller. I'm just gonna start it very quickly, see if we can navigate the menu, see if we can make the controller work. Oh my god, we can. Sort of. Well, there was hope. There was hope. Okay, doesn't like when I go like that and tab. Let's try property, controller, enable Steam inputs. Let's quit the game just to make sure. It's like, I don't know what are all of that. I feel like this is like, I'm doing my job, okay? And that's what I was thinking. Today I was walking, doing errands, and I was walking thinking, I was like, I made up my job, right? Right now I cannot find a job, and because I cannot find a job, I'm literally making up a job, like, that doesn't exist, and nobody asked for. So, like, you know? Anyway. But I'm taking it very seriously. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is my job. I'm testing the thing. I'm doing the thing that we should do, which is test. Okay. There's controller support. There's even controller prompt, bro. Oh my god. Well, shit, guys. That is exactly what I was saying a fraction of a second ago. I'm doing my job, and I'm doing fucking well, okay? There is controller support, bro. Who would have expected? Look at that. Controller prompt everywhere. It's beautiful. You would not expect that in a game like that. Like, bro, for real. Wow, I'm impressed. I guess this is gonna be ported on console and shit. Damn, they have like a commercial vision. That's not a dev, it's just like, hey, play our little game on PC, not on like they have dream or some shit. They have ambition. At least it's well made. Damn. Okay, I needed the Steam inputs for that, but hey, it worked. What was I about to play? I think I was about to switch. Oh yeah, I was about to play the GasZilla. I bought that like a few days ago. I don't know. It looks silly, literally. There's no other way to describe it. It looks just silly, and it reminded me of like the old Rampage arcade game, and I really hope it's like that. I don't think it's gonna be like that. I don't think there's any way in hell that's gonna be that good, that fun, but okay. And the volume is truly so damn low. What's going on with that? I don't think controller is gonna work. I can upgrade my dude. I have some money apparently, and I can upgrade my character before playing the game. Quality's there. I'm gonna try to find the option because I don't. The music is way too low. Controller definitely doesn't work. Okay, and well done. Enter the game. Sure. Damn. Okay, I was not expecting it to be good, but this is kind of like awful. Let's see if we can make the controller work. Okay, controller definitely doesn't work by default. Stop the game. The game is also very, very timid in terms of volume. And I don't know if there is an option. So I'm going to crank up the volume a little bit on your side, guys. I hope I can remember for the next game to lower it. Otherwise, you won't hear what I say. Can you even hear the game right now? I know personally I can barely hear it. Music could be interesting. Doesn't sound like really like bad music. Okay, now I guess my controller worked like a mouse, so maybe it's gonna work. This is like bad. Like seriously. There's nothing else than shoot that you can do. Wow. Okay. When I bought that for like a few cents, like $1 or whatever, I didn't expect it to be that bad. Like I didn't expect anything special or good or whatever, but man. Wow, this is a special kind of bad. Like you have no other ability than shoot. It's not like you have like an attack, like a melee attack or something. You can shoot. I guess there's that. Ooh, shoot. A Terry level gameplay, man. Basically, not even. It's pretty fucking bad. I'm not gonna lie, guys. When I bought that, I had some hope. I don't know why. It looks silly. I was like, oh, look at this. That looks stupid. I want to play this shit. And then we got this. Wow. And the thing is, we start with like money. We start with almost $2,000 and then you can buy everything already. I can unlock all of the characters. Are you fucking kidding me? I've unlocked all the characters. I haven't played the game yet. This game is stupid. Yeah, and even then, man, even a Terry level of... Okay, I'm gonna play them in order. Damage 15. This one does 23 damage. HP 130. Speed 1.4. Okay, so I need to upgrade this a little bit. 1.4. Okay, now it's kind of better. Damage is still low though. 18 damage. Okay, I need to play. I'm gonna get an achievement for playing with all the dinos. This is stupid. Okay, so what is it? Is it any good? No. No, it's not good. I'm so disappointed right now. Oh, I want my money back. Like, sort of. I'm thinking about it. I shouldn't play too much of it. Dude, my god, it's bad. Guys, it's so bad. I don't know if I can truly, like, play this and find some fun. Like, oof. Oof. I beat all the levels. You know what I mean? Like... I know. And also, we're not gonna do that on stream if we do. So, damn. Okay. It is sort of like Rampage. In a sense, it is Rampage-like. I don't know what else to say. It's true. It is Rampage-like. You destroy buildings. You're being attacked by the military, by the civilians or whatever. You're being attacked by little humans. You can kill them. And the game seems to be about... I don't know if there was points anywhere, if I'm being honest. It might just... Oh, was there even like a scoreboard? I don't think the game is about getting points. I think the game is just about beating the level, and when you beat the level, it's like, congratulations, you're back in the menu. So you want to play again? You're at level 5 now. Ooh, different map. Man, it's so bad and disappointing. I'm curious. Does it say like how many levels? Read more. Finish as soon as possible. Game featuring pumping characters, many enemy, pixel graphics, music. Are you shitting me? The other gameplay is kind of nice for a chill game. I do not think this game is worth its price whatsoever. What's the price? What the fuck? I mean, of course you're gonna buy it when it's 90% off, right? But it's not worth $6.50 Canadian dollar. It's not even like one worth a fucking dollar full price, full stop. It should be $1. This game should be like $1 or 90 cents. And then it goes on sale for 50% off and you can buy it for 50 cents. And even then, that is absolute horseshit, my god. Okay, what is it? Is it any good? It's not good? It sure ain't good. We need the poop emote here. We found some poop. This one here, GasZilla, is poop, in my very humble opinion. I guess it's a shooter, right? It is some sort of shooter. You shoot the things. I don't even know how to describe this. There's no game there. There's barely a game. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's like Rampage, yeah, sure, but at the same time, is it really like Rampage? And what is Rampage about anyway? Rampage is sort of about points. This was not about points. This was just about destroy everything so you get to the next level. Destroy everything, shoot them up. You know, beat them up, shoot them up. So it's a shmup, right? It's a shmup. It's a shmup where the boss doesn't move, doesn't attack, doesn't do anything, and the way the boss defends itself is by spawning unit on the border that you could destroy or not. So it's a shmup with only one boss at a time, so to speak, where it's not a boss in this time, it's like a city, but you know, you have one objective to destroy, and when your one objective is destroyed, you can move on. Okay, I know what this is. It's a shmup, it's a shooter. I still use the word shmup though, right? Shmup. We should use shooter for that, but shmup. And what's the name of the one I have in my library that it's like the benchmark for now? Shmup, shmup, shmup. Wait, it's in the pew pew here. Is it Phoenix? I think it is. Yeah, it is Phoenix Force, which Deep Space Waifu is part of. So Phoenix Force is a game where you basically do that. You just fight one boss at a time. I forgot that my adult game were visible. I'm sorry guys, I didn't want to put you, if there was kids, there should be no kids here. I'm sorry, and if you're watching, you shouldn't be a kid. But yeah, I'm sorry I had to expose you to that nonsense, indecency. But yeah, well, I've never reached that far, that's for sure. But yeah, this game is basically just that. Like it's kind of like a boss rush sort of deal, you could say. You're just beating a boss, and then you're beating another boss, and then you're beating another boss. Combat. What? Tank. That's like a Battle City on NES. There's on NES there was a game that I always thought was called Battle Tank, but it's not called Battle Tank. At least not in this reality, not as this parallel reality, whatever. You know, because of the Mandela effect. Put your tin foil hat on. But no, seriously, when I was a kid, there was this game I thought was called Battle Tank, but it's called Battle City. It's very good. Let me check your thing here. Oh, I'm trying to click on a chat that's not there because I don't have access to that. Yep, that's like the ancestor of Battle City right there. Tank. For reference, Battle City. That's the game that I'm thinking about when I think about tank games, right? I don't know if you guys play that on the NES, but that game was the shit, bro. Man, that game. Nintendo sells it again. Fuck you, Nintendo. You think I'm gonna pay $10 for this? You crazy? This is 2025. And Nintendo is selling you an NES game that nobody played for like 30 some fucking years, but they want to sell it to you for $10 now. I mean, I guess you can't emulate that one because that would be piracy, but fucking hell. That's a bit much. It's cool to know that it's apparently by Bandai Namco, so there's a chance I could buy this on Steam and say fuck you to Nintendo. I'm never gonna pay $10 for that. You crazy bitch? You fucking crazy? All right, so shmup like. No, there's no Phoenix Force. Is it the name of the folder here? Phoenix Force. All right, I'm sorry to subject you to more adult game, guys, but we're not gonna play the TT games. I just want to see what we have here. Startide. No, there's no game that's like well known that would like explain what that game that we just played is, but Phoenix Force would be the closest thing, I guess. Phoenix. Here. Phoenix Force. And that's the best, like the name I have for now for the category. There's probably a very well-known shmup out there where you're just battling one boss at a time. I had a really good game like that called X-Type or some shit like that on my Wii U. The graphics were very simple. There was like monochrome or some shit, but the game was cool. Like you basically had one boss with a bunch of parts, and you could break it in two pieces, and you know, break each of like the arms, you could say, or whatever, like the ship, and or try to just shoot at the core and make it explode from the core. And I guess maybe it gives you more point if you break it from the core with all the arms still up or something. But it was a really cool game. But it was basically that, a shmup where you have one objective, and once the objective is done, you move on to the next level. And it's not like you're traveling a distance. It's not like, you know, Gradius, and you're not getting power-ups and stuff. It's just you shooting the one thing and try to destroy the boss with your ship, basically the way your ship is. I don't think any of those games that I'm thinking about has much. Oh no, not true. Weifu whatever, space, deep space Weifu, I think that one has like power-ups actually. So they could have power-ups like radius and stuff, but the idea is that you have one boss instead of having a stage to go through, right? And you start at the boss, and the whole point is to destroy the boss, and just the boss, and that's it. So Phoenix Force. Result here. Shmup like Phoenix Force. And I think we had to switch the Steam inputs on for it to work. We did the rating. It's poop. It's really not worth it. It's about combat. It's sequential, following, solo, casual almost. I don't know how casual, how long it's going to remain casual, right? So I would say it's probably somewhat balanced. I don't know if I'll ever find out for sure and tell you, oh guys, it was super challenging at the end. It was actually not the worst game or something. I doubt that, but it's possible. Who knows? Of the 277 games now that we've benchmarked, we've actually beat 65 of them, right? So, and not necessarily the best ones. Sometimes the best one I haven't played or haven't finished, which reminds me there's one in my library right now that I've kind of like finished the game twice at like 75%, but I'm like, there's 4 world I think, and I reached the end of world 3 twice, and I almost like have 10 hours in the game, but I still haven't finished it. And I think I'm just gonna uninstall it because I keep playing something else. I keep thinking I'm gonna play it tomorrow, but then the next day I play something else. So like there's not gonna be a tomorrow. I think I'm gonna have to start over from scratch, and it's fine because it's a good game. The game in question, by the way, is Wildcat something. Where is it? Wildcat gun machine. Very, very good. And yeah, I guess it's kind of like a Metroidvania, still Resident Evil. Yeah, it's sort of like that. Yeah, it's almost like a mix between that and an ARPG, I guess. Like, it's because it's, isometric top-down, right? But the structure is more like a Resident Evil than anything else, so it's a good game though. Alright, next up, I see Boar Blaster could be the next one. I don't know if we're gonna go with that. We just did like some sort of shmup, and I think this is a shmup, so I'm kind of curious of this one now. How good or how bad is gonna be the Wraith of the Galaxy? I think that was like in a bundle, and both games were like both games together, the bundle was 40 cents. I don't expect this to be good. Like, most likely it's gonna be like one of the worst game we've ever seen in our life ever. So buckle up, guys. Attachez votre sucre avec de la broche, comme on dit par chez nous. As we say by... Anyway, doesn't matter. It's a French expression. Start new game. Easy. Okay, it's balanced. It's balanced. As a difficulty setting, I don't think the controller is gonna work. Let me try again. Close the game. I'm gonna do things correctly, I'm gonna keep doing the best we can. Enable Steam inputs. I'm gonna verify if the controller works or not right away, so we know. Man, I don't know if I got a sunburn or what, but the sun was pretty like it was kind of burning today. It's a good feeling in the sense, like I like having some vitamin D, I'm just sometimes scared that it's gonna hurt me a bit. Alright, intergalactic space and several planets have been invaded by aliens. Okay. Those things. Mutants have occupied space objects, set up several of their ship in an attempt to impose their game. Their game? You have enough power to resist, but first you need to learn a little. Okay. You have access to laser bullets, as well as 3 types of rocket projectile. In addition, your ship is equipped with armor that has the ability to something. Try to destroy some mutants, asteroid, and 1 enemy spaceship. If you can do it, then move to the more difficult task. Move on to a more difficult task. Okay. Destroy 50 monster, 30 asteroid, and 1 station. Oh boy. Okay, so it's in 3D. Oh, I almost have like motion sickness. This is bad. At least controlling with the controller is not great. I'm probably gonna switch to keyboard and mouse because, oh my god, it's bad. Yeah, I don't want to play that with the controller. Whew, our shield was going down there. We needed to do something about that. Being shot at, I don't know from whom. Oh, right there. Where they come from, I don't know. It's supposed to destroy asteroid too, right? You little shit. Leave me alone. Okay, I wouldn't say this is a good game, but at least it's playable, I guess. I don't know how fun this could be, though. I'm not sure how to use my other weapon. Oh. I must be shot by something, because shield keep going down. Alright, so what is it exactly? It's a shmup. It sort of feel a little bit like Star Fox, but not really, in the sense that, I mean, Star Fox sometimes do have levels where you go around in circles, but usually you kind of like, you go forwards, right? Most of the levels, right? Some levels you like navigate around like at one point during like an important fight or whatever. Those are nasty, annoying little buggers. Okay, there's like some sort of spaceship there. I guess that's the station I need to shoot. Also, I guess without those guys coming every now and again, it would be a bit more boring. They needed some action in their game, so that's why we have that. Pew. I go faster than the rocket. Oh no, I guess this is just the smoke stuff there or some shit. It's kind of bad. Yeah, the ship is kind of like weirdly placed. I agree with you. It's kind of like big and awkward. Like a bit too much in your face. Here comes another motherfucker again. At this point I need to break some rocks too, right? But this is like a tutorial or some shit, right? Is it going to be the same thing you do in every level or some shit? It's just that it's gonna get harder at some point. It's gonna be, I guess it could be, right? It could be like you do what I just do right now, again, but it gets harder. And next time you have like more enemies. You have a harder objective to accomplish. I don't know. This is basically another ship. I thought it was the station. I know, that's what we needed to shoot. They say we needed to shoot a station. By station, they meant another... Alright, I can't believe we're gonna do the whole thing here. So yeah, what is it? I guess it's sort of like Star Fox, but unless we have like actual levels where we go straight forwards, I would say it's closer to be it's like Earth Defense Force or whatever it's called, EDF. Yeah, Earth Defense Force. It's just a third-person shooter where you shoot aliens and stuff, and that's about it. I think it seems. I'm getting shot at. I kind of want to see what happened when you're done with this. I don't have to shoot any creature because I'm gonna get attacked every once and again by this little shit here. So I just have to keep. I think every time you kill one of those little shit, there's another one that spawned basically. Oh, they shoot too? I didn't realize that they could shoot me. I thought only those shit. Those little insects like shoot me. I didn't thought like that. Those little octopus or whatever. And here's another one. Alright, we'll see that the whole loop here, what it looks like. So some more rocks. Seriously, leave me alone. One more rock. Mission accomplished. Space mission completed. And that's it. That's how you beat a level. And that was just level 1 training. Oh, I see. Okay. So there's like 6 level. basically, even though training is like the training, because it's, you know, they need to teach you the rope. It's probably going to be the same game again and again and again, 6 time. Yeah, I would say it's closer to EDF than it is to Star Fox, even though it's a spaceship. The fact that you can kind of go wherever you want, you're kind of free to move around and stuff. It feels way more like a third-person shooter, like Earth Defense Force. So yeah, I would put that in that category instead of Star Fox. That would be the big difference. I want to quit the game. Yes, I'm sure I want to quit the game. Trust me. Yeah, this is lame. Not great. I would have to be very bored, but then again, sometimes I do that. Like I played that teddy bear game. Is it still installed? I don't know if I still have it installed. Mario Kart. I still have it installed. I did play some of that teddy bear game, and it's like one of the worst Mario Kart I've ever played in my life. But I was curious, and I'm still curious to like see more and beat it. Like it's so bad that there's something fascinating about it. It makes me laugh. It makes me happy somehow. It makes me laugh because of how bad it is. I can't believe how bad this is. And it's kind of like, this is similar. This is bad, guys. This is like, it was worth the 40 cents that I paid for or whatever. Right now it says, right, but there's a bundle. Wait, oh, hold on, there's a bundle. If you get the bundle, it's only meant for if you know, it's special by customer, like depending on who you are. If you buy one of the game already, you're gonna have like it's tailored on to you. That's what I'm saying. Like, so you cannot buy it a second time and gift it to somebody. This is one of those special cases where the bundle is linked to one account and it can never be purchased again. And that's why I could buy both games, like this one and I don't know what the other game was, Deployment. I feel like it was a different bundle. I don't think that's the game I bought. No, I'm pretty sure that's not the game I bought. I don't know why, but I remember paying like 40 cents for this game. I thought it came like in a bundle with another one, but I might have dreamed that. Like the bundle that was there was not the bundle I remember it being in. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm confused. But regardless, the game is crap. Regardless of it being from that bundle or another bundle, it's crap, okay? It truly is kind of poop. It is functional though, and it's functional to the point where I wouldn't say it's complete poop, if that makes any sense. Like, it's bad, but it's not complete poop. Where is it? The Rat of the Galaxy here. I would give this one maybe more like a 2 than a 1. Like, this one is playable. GasZilla, it's so bad that I don't know if you could find it in you to actually play through the whole thing. It's so horrible. It really is. But Wraith of the Galaxy feels like something I could try to play to see how bad it gets. I have some sort of weird hiccups right now. Maybe it's a warning for in a few minutes I'm gonna have the nose is gonna start hitching, because right now my nose is not hitching. But maybe if I keep talking, allergy's gonna kick in. Yeah. Is it a 2-star in my heart? I'm not gonna lie, I mean, I finished the fucking level. It's super bad. I'm like ashamed of playing that. But yeah, I would say I'm more like indifferent than thinking that it's poop or saying that I like it. I wouldn't say that. And even if I like it, it would be like a guilty pleasure. I would say like I would be ashamed to say that I like it. Pretty sure I had to enable the Steam inputs, right? I am almost 100% certain I had to, yeah, override curve, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, Steam inputs. Yeah, the positioning of the vessel and the cursor was really weird. Like it was kind of like too high on the screen. Yeah. It depends on what you already have. Like you get a better discount and everything. But like sometimes there are those weird discounts where you only have the discount if you're getting it for yourself. You cannot like get the discount if you're trying to gift the game. So like if I was, let's say I wanted to give you this game of all three, I wanted to like gift it to you. Steam would be like, no, I'm sorry. Like that person would have to buy it's themselves or you pay full price. It's one of the two. Either you pay full price or you don't. You can't use the discount thing. It's kind of the deal there. Okay, not Star Fox, because I thought it was a Star Fox. It looks like a Star Fox, doesn't bark like one. What was I saying it was? EDF? EDF. We have EDF here. Yeah, I think it's more like that. Like you have a battlefield and you can kind of move around more or less at your will, and you can and in DDF you can upgrade, you know, power-ups and stuff. And this one doesn't look like you have that. At least in the first level there was no power-ups, I believe, but you have missiles, you have a bunch of different way you can attack and defense and stuff. It's not good, but it's playable. Yeah, that's how I would describe it. Not good, but playable. Combat sequential, following, solo. Difficulty, it looks balanced, but maybe on the challenging side. Like I was in the first level, and I feel like if I was not paying attention to the one that looks like little insect that were attacking me from behind, I would have get destroyed. So I don't know how challenging. Oh, not true. There was a difficulty setting selector, but I selected easy, and even on easy, I don't know how easy it truly was. But I guess it's balanced. There was a difficulty setting selector, difficulty selector. So, all right, we done 3 games already. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna keep that for last. Somehow that was the game I wanted to play the most, and I might even go and buy it, although it's not on sale, right? Pretty sure it was not on sale. It's not on sale, but you Billy specifically, you might have seen me play some of those games like Exit 8, the cabin factory thing, right? Floor 9. Those games where you're just in a loop. You're in a loop and you're just repeating the same thing again and again, and you need to see if thing changes. This one looks a bit more sophisticated though. I'm not sure. But yeah, you need to spot the anomalies. Before we get to that though, we got this one here that I have zero clue what it is. And I bought that in January, February, I don't know, like at the beginning of the year. Yeah, right, the cabin was pretty freaking cool, man. One of my favorite. The cabin was so good. I kind of want to replay it again, but at the same time, I feel like I need to wait. I could play that around Halloween, though. For Halloween, I could play, like... I know, as I'm saying it right now, as I'm talking about it right now with you, I'm having this flash. I'm like, I'm gonna do that for Halloween. My favorite horror games and random horror games that I've never played. Right? We're gonna try to do a mix. I don't know if we're gonna do a lot of episodes during like a week or what, or maybe just 1 or 2 episodes specially dedicated to Halloween. I don't know how it's gonna go, but for Halloween special this year, I think that's what I want to do. Like one backlog benchmark of like 5 of my favorite horror game, including the factory, the factory game. Did I stop the music? It sounds like I still have the music, but this is the music of the game. Really? This is the music of the game. It sounded like I had my music mix playing in the background. I was confused. I swear, guys. I was legit confused. I thought I had my music playing, overlapping the music, and I was like, "Oh, this is bad. I don't want to like have like my music overlapping the game." No, that was actually the game somehow. But yeah, like I could try like some of the Amnesia game that I've like barely touched. So I didn't really play those, but those are like classic Amnesia, like people play those. Like there's Soma that I played like 8 hours. I could actually revisit that one because it's definitely one of my favorites. Even though I didn't finish, it was really great, and I always compare other games to Soma. There was The Shore, that's kind of like that. That's kind of like a walking sim, very ambient. Another walking sim, but it's like 2D. It's called Home. Anyway, I have like plenty of good ideas for Halloween. I need to keep that for myself, not like tease you guys and feel like I owe you something because I mentioned it. But yeah. Okay, campaign. Let's see if we can play with a controller here. Controller does sound effect. Okay, now it actually works. Campaign. Okay, it works, but it doesn't work. Okay, so we have semi-controller support, which means most likely we need to go here, controller, enable Steam inputs, and let's try again. Eight-bit skull. Okay, this looks like it could have some potential. What the hell? What is this? Bro, can we just play the game is trying to sell me another game. Okay, that is something I really dislike. Like, I know this is not like everyone, and I in a some sense I shouldn't hold that against the devs, because like they're trying to find a way to advertise their game without advertising their game, right? They're making literally an ad inside their game for their own game, so it's not like they're advertising another product or something. They're just saying like, hey, you like Boar Blasters? Hell, guess what? I made this other game you can wishlist by clicking here. It's just like, it rubs me the wrong way, okay? It's just, and like right now I just click on it by mistake, and I was like confused, like what's happening? Why are you opening some shit page here? Leave me alone. Okay, now controller seems to just work. So that's cool, because it looks like a retro type of game that I want to play with a controller. Resume upgrades, discovery log. Okay, interesting. I guess resume. Fly to an island and get blasting. To select island, press. Okay. Looks cool. I like the... Okay, so we're like in a helicopter. Okay, let me check the volume, because this game, if the other game was super Not loud. This is loud in my ears already. So hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. Okay, trigger special ability when this bar is full. This one lets you ram through blocks without taking damage. Trigger ability, press space, or something else. Okay, no pun intended, but I'm digging this. This is cool. I like digging games. In general, collect gems to gain currency for permanent upgrades. Okay, so it's gonna be a thing where you die and each run you can upgrade something, so the next run you can do something again. Do I have like gas or something? Till you reach the bottom. Each dig site has a special reward to find. Okay, so we're looking for something specific. Oh man, the allergies are starting. My nose is itchy as fuck all of a sudden. And my ears are acting up, like they're blocking, like you know when you're swimming or some shit. I don't know, it's weird. Like the pressure in my eye and my ear. I don't know. Okay, hopefully it passes. It's just weird. Collecting gems also grant temporary upgrade. Fills this bar to get one. Is this thing on? Hey, Chief Science Officer Cogsworth Wiseclank reporting. I've detected some real nice loot down at the bottom. Grab it if you can. Bolt on acquired. Pick up a temporary upgrade. Bullets. Increased gem attraction. More bullets per second. Increased bullet range. More bullets per second. Okay, I reached the bottom here. I guess we need to go this direction. Okay, I gotta say, I like this game so far. I love digging games in general. One of my, like, literally my first speedrun games that I started recording stuff and posting on YouTube and Twitch and everything was SteamWorld Dig. Was literally a Metroidvania where you're digging down. Keep an eye on your fuel. Yeah, I was worrying about that when we started the game earlier. My fuel looks pretty low. Whether you move around or not, when it runs out, you will lose gyroscope propulsion. Okay. So that's what I needed. I needed to find the quest. Finish a dig site. Nice. Alright, so the game is, you have islands. You go around from island to island and you can dig through the soil and find one treasure that's hidden there, and then you move on to the next island or something, and meanwhile you unlock a bunch of stuff. So I guess it's sort of like a SteamWorld Dig type of game where it's not necessarily a Metroidvania, but you're kind of upgrading your things over time, I'm guessing. 50 out of 50. Dig site completed. So it's not exactly a Metroidvania, it's more like a shooter with level stuff. It's like Wall World. Exactly. Wall World was like SteamWorld Dig without being SteamWorld Dig, because it was a digging game and you were shooting. So yeah, I guess it's like Wall World. Yeah, Wild World, which is a game we should try to feature as soon as possible to, you know, showcase what is Wild World and why some games are like Wild World. But I think that's what this game is. It's the closest thing. Increase flight time duration, yes, probably the best thing. Increase number of hit before hull breach. bullet fire per second, damage, bullet, cooldown. Yeah, if we have one thing to invest on, we have almost 2,000, but yeah. Continue. Okay, and now it unlocks. Yeah, okay, so alright, so we have also it's like a Metroidvania without being a Metroidvania, where it's emergent. We are free to explore islands at our leisure. Do we want to go here? Do we want to go there? Is there one that looks more appealing than the other? Who knows which one we should go? I would probably go here because there's like a second island or something. I would be curious, but yeah, I like this. I'm gonna play more of this. I am definitely curious. This looks fantastic, honestly. Yeah, Wall World, guys. Wall World. Wall World. I put that in SteamWorld Dig now. Oh, interesting. So this is Wall World. So like that's what I would compare this game to. In this game here, Wall World, you are in this like little ship, you could say, and then you could exit the ship and start digging. And in between each time you visit a digging site and you collect a bunch of gems or whatever, and you can like use those gems to upgrade yourself and your ship. You keep on doing that and again, and eventually you kind of like reach the top or whatever, you reach the end, and there's like some sort of like fight. I don't remember. I remember beating the game, but I don't remember exactly if it was I think it was a boss fight that settled it. I think we had to beat something at the end, some sort of crazy boss fight, and then after the boss fight the game was like GG, you won, I think. But that was an amazing game, really cool game. I was not expecting to like it that much. In fact, I didn't like it that much when I first played it. I think I even featured that on my channel before doing the backlog benchmark, where I was starting to explore my backlog. There's a bunch of those games that I was like, I need to play those at some point before I die, because I don't know what it is, but I've heard about it and it looks good. So I'm glad I did. And I'm glad we tried the one we just tried now, which was called Boar Blasters. I had a blast. And I'm digging this, and puns are very much intended in this case. I'm doing those on purpose, but yeah. I mean, I don't, no offense, Billy, but the problem is that you like on your side, I don't know how you listen to my stream, but when I listen to my stream, I can hear both myself and the game. So the fact that you never hear my game, that's on you, buddy. That really is on you, buddy. Because like when I look at my videos on my VODs, the sound is fine. You can very clearly hear the game, and you hear me talk over the game, and my volumes are perfect. So good luck with that. I hope you figure out what's wrong on your side. Alright, Boar Blaster. What is it? Is it any good? I don't remember if there was a difficulty settings. I would say it was balanced. It felt like pretty balanced, and those kind of game where you can like upgrade your stuff. I feel like usually they are balanced because in you know, like a Metroidvania by definition is balanced because you don't need to collect all the items, but if you do collect the items, you're gonna get so powerful that you're gonna definitely be able to beat the thing. So, you know, I mean, I don't want the game to be louder than me, that's for sure. Like I used to stream way back in the days where my volumes were not balanced well and you could not hear what I was saying. Like you could hear the game sometimes, but you could not hear me, and that, what's the point? Like what's the point if you cannot hear the streamer? You just the guy is just talking over the game, and but you hear the game, you don't hear the streamer. Like, how does that make any sense? Like, anyway. Then again, if you think that the volume are not fine and on your side you have issues hearing the game, like I said, I hope you figure out a way to fix it for you. But I know that the games, I know the volumes of the games are loud enough that you can definitely hear them. Anyways, I'm not gonna keep arguing with you on that for no reason. Boar Blaster looks like it's going to be about looting, right? Because you go for a chest, and once you collect the chest, ta-da, collection. Also, like, as you go through the digging, you keep collecting money and gems and stuff, so it's definitely about looting, and the more you accumulate, the more powerful you're gonna get, the more stuff you're gonna unlock and such. It looks very emergent, like you can go pretty much wherever you want. Before I played it, I didn't even look at the trailer. I remember buying the game, and I don't know why I bought the game or whatever. Sometimes I buy games and I don't even know what they are. I just like, ooh, add that to the cart and I'll see later if it's good. I'm not even joking. Sometimes like I have like, I just go by the feels and I'm like, oh, that looks good. I'll see, you know, I'll deal with it if it's not good. And yeah, this one, when I added to the list today, I didn't check, so I was not sure if it's going to go like be like a click there and give order to mine and like, you know, turn-based sort of mining. I had no idea what the thing. I just knew it was about digging, but I didn't even check like the trailer. So I almost put God perspective here, but I ended up putting following, and I was correct. Solo, like I said, balance. It doesn't look too hard, and it looks like you could probably just grind and increase your level to where you're satisfied with the power you have, and like it goes well. All right, I think we wait, Steam inputs, and what is it? I guess it is, like I said, I didn't expect to put Metroidvania, and I don't think Metroidvania sounds like the best description, but I think you can replay the levels. Like, you can probably select the same level you already played and play it again and again and again and again just to grind some resources, right? Like, at least I'm expecting the ability to be able to do that, like in a Mega Man game, right? And you're free to go wherever you want and keep upgrading yourself whatever you want, and at some point probably gonna have to fight some boss fight or something. And even though it looks like randomized, right, procedurally generation often means that there's going to be some sort of structure inherent behind the appearance of like being kind of completely randomized. There's going to be some sort of structure that you're going to recognize from one playthrough to another. You're going to be like, oh yeah, now I'm entering the second zone of, you know. So like, I'm expecting it to be very much like SteamWorld Dig, because SteamWorld Dig is already the category I put Wall World, and I think Wall World used to be its own category, like apart from SteamWorld Dig, and it was like called like a shooter instead of Metroidvania. But the more I played the game, the more I realized that it was it was basically a Metroidvania, and it was basically like SteamWorld Dig, where you're just digging, trying to get more powerful, and you, with your power that you accumulate, you dig deeper or whatever, farther, and you manage to find the source of all corruption or whatever, and you eliminate it, and that's the end of the game. And that's also what you do in Wall World, and I'm expecting that's probably going to be what we do in Boar Blaster. Like, we're going to just keep on getting more chests, and at some point there's probably going to be some sort of boss fight or whatever, mega chest that's going to be harder to get, or I don't know, but what I've seen of the game so far looks pretty cool. I had a blast. I liked it. Which remind me here, the little heart. We didn't give a heart to Wraith, the rat of the galaxy, because I might play it just because I'm weird like that and I shouldn't play bad games, but I like to play bad games sometimes. But it doesn't deserve my time nor yours. It's really fucking bad. It's barely a serviceable working game, and I would say it's definitely below average. But Boar Blaster, man, that one felt great. I don't know if it's a 5 out of 5, but it feels like a 5 out of 5. Like my first impression right now, like after playing it, like the little amount of time I had with it, was like, I don't see any problem with this game. So if I see problems in the future, I will rectify my rating. But right now, I am in love. I am impressed. I am like, yeah, I would recommend that, even though I played like 5 minutes, whatever, 10, 15. I don't know. I think I did more like 10. Yeah, 10. We didn't play that long, but yeah. For the small amount of time I spent with it, it you know, it smells quality. It smells quality. It felt great, and I want to see more of it. So it might turn out to be just a 4 out of 5 experience, maybe just a bit of, you know, above average. But to me right now, it looks like a top-notch of experience. So unless I'm wrong, and I could be, I've been many times in my life, we're gonna leave it at 5 for now. All right, one more game, guys. One more game for tonight, and I think I know what it is, but I could be wrong, right? Could be very wrong. And this one looks like a Exit 8. It's even compared to Exit 8 when we go on the store page like we did earlier. I think this is going to be a, you're in a loop, you're stuck in that loop, and your goal is to exit the loop. And to exit the loop, you need to notice what changed last time you were here. So let's see if we can, you know, beat one loop or whatever, or at least like confirm that it is that kind of game, or maybe it's something else. And most importantly, is it good? Is it like something we should play, or like, since it's a demo, maybe we're good after that and we never played it again? Remove it from the wish list. Could do that. What's happening here? Oh wow, I have like a what is it called, like salt or whatever. I guess I sweat a lot today. Shutting down. Okay, so we start here in the office, and my mouse is such a weird, I swear that since it's been like 2 days now that my mouse has like switch sensibility, and it drives me insane. Okay, so controller wise, doesn't look like it works. Let me check if I can enable the Steam inputs and just like kicks in controller. Yeah, it, ooh, okay, I'm gonna, there's conflicts here. Okay, there's definitely something going on with me enabling the controller like that. That just went wrong. So if anything, don't switch the Steam inputs while the game is turned on, guys. Apparently this game doesn't like that. Let's see if the controller works somewhat. But I don't think I want to play that with a controller anyway. I'm just trying to do my job here. Try to make sure that, you know. All right, so okay, I get it. We wake up at our desk basically. All right, this time the controller works freaking well. It's smooth. I'm looking. I could play this. I could play this with a controller right now. Actually, I think I will. Observe the office. Your collection. Okay. Oh, wow. I love this game already. So this is going to be where we put the anomalies or some shit. Observe the office. Next room. Notice something strange? Yes. Search for numbers or collectibles. Walk back. No. Walk on. The Way to the Office. This game is fucking brilliant. This is exactly what I thought it was and exactly what I wanted. Okay, also I see that I have stuttering. It's the second time I see the screen kind of like stop and kind of lagged a little bit. We might have lost some frames. Maybe the game is graphically intense enough that it might affect streaming. So this is like we're going back, right? And it looks like the thing from Exit 8. Exit 8 had this like go left and right like that zigzag thing. What is this? Dismissal due to poor performance. Ah, okay. All right. So, like I said, we're gonna do like just one loop, see if we can. All right. So I see there's like something on the corner here, leaking or whatever. Right. So we expect to see that every time. This one is really not clean. So there's this plant. It's like blood. What is this? Fire blanket? Oh, okay, I see. So this computer is closed. This one is open. This one says turn back if something is different. Move on if you do not notice anything. Optimize, expand, control. X to zoom. Ooh, interesting. It gives you hint. Okay, this one is closed and this one is closed. So all the computers are closed except this one that says the instruction. You have private. I don't think you can open the door, but at some point this fucking door is gonna be open and you're gonna be like, ah, what is going on? Okay, we have an NPC. That's kind of cool because almost all of those games have like an NPC. I remember in floor 9 you had like this maid or whatever that was like taking care of one of the room, cleaning it. And in Exit 8 you had this one guy that just walks with his briefcase, and sometimes it's creepy and shit, like he gets bigger or start chasing you or whatever weird shit. Right, so this guy's working in Excel, looks really fun. Okay. And it keeps adding stuff. Okay, so there's like I don't know how when the loops start over again or whatever, but interesting. He's going for a while. The carpet here is not perfect, right? So if you come here one day and the carpet is like perfect on the ground, you know that something's wrong. Endless solution. Okay, so this is the first time we go to the loop. It's supposed to try to teach us what it's supposed to look like right now. There's 2 sheets of paper. Like right now I won't memorize everything, right? I'm trying my best to like know this stuff, and it's like 10 minus 10. It's minus 10. It's minus 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. whatever, but it's minus 10 to 10. Okay, what's on the 4 management function? Planning, organizing, leading, controlling. Right. I for sure won't remember everything. Cool images. Okay, there's a ball there. Few books. Coffee machine with 4 mugs, 2 of each color. Alright, I think I memorize a lot of things. This one says private, this one doesn't say anything. They're both having hinges and shit on hinges on the left, doorknob on the right. All right. Okay, I think I'm ready. Let's go. Keep going here. Fire alarm. Thing that is different is that in the other one, we had this little box at the bottom here, right? So does that count? Because now it's a fire alarm instead. I would say that's different. Open 24 hours. Okay, now we're back to gain access using the security terminal on the computer. Stretch goal 0 out of 3. Make the right decision in the office. So this could be like exactly what I thought it was as a game, right? But it could also be like a little bit more. Like this one sounds like it has like objective. Gain access using the security terminal on the computer. I wonder. Oh, here. Mission required. Please enter the recall access code. Hello, Max. The code is hidden in occurrences. If you can't find a number, then maybe an item. Don't worry if you miss a number. They will come back until you enter the access code. The space is safe and will not change. Don't overwork yourself. Okay, so like the starting office where we start doesn't change. Everything else, sorry, in the other room, in the other office, that will change and have anomalies, but not here. And the goal is to get a code. I'm having a weird hiccup again. Damn. It's weird because like it's like an uncontrollable hiccup. Is it gonna keep going or I think I'm good. Okay. Don't overwork yourself. Okay, cool. All right, so this is like a cool mystery here. There's like more to it. Interact. Okay, it's just like a tutorial basically telling you can interact with some stuff sometimes, I guess. LT to run. Toggle head movement in the control menu. Oh. Progress is saved when you enter the room. Okay, when I enter this room here, I guess. All right, this is a cool demo, okay? If we're not judging the game itself, we're just judging the demo. The demo so far is pretty goddamn neat. And every time we enter here, it does that little sound like when you hear you open the light or whatever in some of those offices. At least that's what I think. Was that pile of document there last time? Because I'm pretty sure there was no pile of document like that. Am I crazy? Should I like note that there's 2 trombones, so that's a number 2 or some shit? I feel like that's 1. That's the difference. There was no pile like that. Am I crazy? This is also different. You can. There definitely is some differences here. No, I'm going back. So you see your progress increase every time you get it right. Interesting. All right. I'm gonna see if we can do this loop. And whenever we fail or not, it's probably gonna be it for the benchmark. Let's see. Private. That pile of document is still there. So I guess I dreamed when I thought this... Was that notepad there? I don't recall that notepad. Now, if if that was already there, if that was not the anomaly, and that was not the anomaly, because it's still there. Then what was it? I miss it. I got lucky when I turned back around thinking that I found it. I feel like this is different though. I'm gonna take the decision to go back. Because I think this thing was different. Okay, I just want to go and check real quick to confirm that I was not crazy, that it was really that thing that was different. I don't know anymore then. I just got lucky twice in a row. I just got lucky twice in a row. Because that wasn't the difference. Oh my god. I'm trying to pay attention to everything, but like, there's gotta be something that I'm missing. I really don't know. I'm just gonna keep going forward because at this point, I don't know anymore. Unless like they use like the same thing twice in a row. Every anomaly I thought I saw was not one. That is confusing, I swear. It's 10 minus 10. Okay, I'm gonna go forward and fail. It's fine. Okay, I don't know if it's gonna save where I am. I doubt it. I'm probably gonna have to start over. But okay, that was Office After Hours. Is it any good, and is it what we thought it was? Yeah. Yeah. It is exactly what I wanted, what I thought it was, and what I wanted it to be. But I am super bad at it. Like, I didn't saw the thing. Like, I got it 3 times. I got it correct. And I couldn't tell when I was getting it correct or not. Like, that's weird. Like, usually when I'm like, oh, I think that's the anomaly, I come back, I can verify that it's that. And I'm like, oh, okay, now I know that was the anomaly. Now I don't know. But it looks really cool because it seems like there is a mystery that you need to solve beyond just the anomaly. Like there seems to be like another layer to the game. Like find the code. Like what? That was technically a thing in the clone of Exit 9, Exit 8, whatever. There was in the clone version of the game there was a thing about a code for a numerical pad, and you needed to find a code. And I don't remember if I found the code or not, but I remember that being a feature of the game. So I guess that's not a unique feature, but it looks like a really good game, like really good quality. I'm not sure I follow what you're saying, but yeah, it's like the first time you do the room, it's supposed to be like just to give you an example of what the room is like, but after that, after the first loop, every other loop is supposed to be the same room, but like, you know, with some anomaly or not, and you're supposed to detect if there's an anomaly or not. So in terms of like quality, I think this is like a perfect example of what those kind of game are supposed to be. And when you play those type of game, this is exactly what you're expecting, and it was like top quality. The problem for me was like I didn't notice what I was supposed to notice, and I just got lucky when I got the answer, which kind of like ruined the experience a little bit, because I was like, oh yeah, I thought I had it, but I was wrong, and I don't know why I got it right, so it's kind of like sad. But other than that, the game itself is fun. Like, it reminds me of those other games that I've played, and it's exactly what I wanted to be. And so part of me wants to kind of go back in the shop and actually put it in my cart, even though it's not on sale right now. You can play it with a controller, which, I mean, why not? But it's probably better without a controller. But yeah, it's playable with a controller. Puzzle, iterational, because truly it's literally a loop. It couldn't be more iterational than that if it wanted to, because the whole point of the game is you going in a loop, doing the same thing over and over again. So like, by nature of the thing, is truly iterational. Immersive, because you see through the eyes of your character. Solo, it's not a multiplayer game. And maybe on the challenging side, yeah, I would say it's kind of the challenging, if not hardcore, because technically, I guess you could say hardcore. And the reason why I would put it hardcore is because you cannot make a mistake. Like, you have one chance. Technically, the game goes as like, you need to reach the end by finding all of the anomalies, because if you go on one loop and you don't find the anomaly, you restart from scratch basically. Although in that game specifically, I don't know if your progress bar just resets a little bit or start over from scratch. I don't know, because I didn't fail. I didn't play enough to see what happened when you fail. But usually that's how those games works. Like, right, it's, you have one chance and you cannot miss the anomaly. If you miss the anomaly, it's too late. You're starting over from scratch. But at the same time, is it truly hardcore or just challenging, in the sense that usually the difficulty setting also has to do with like, right, no, the more I think about it, the more it's like, what I say, it doesn't make sense. I was about to say, like, it usually hardcore, the difficulty, whatever, has to do with the difficulty settings, like the skill required, right? But just because it's not a game that has to do with like reflex, it's not your reflexes. It's not like, can you press quickly at the right time, the right way? It's more like, do you have the keen sense of observation to actually spot the little thing? It's about being observant, and it's a skill in itself. And in this one, I would say it looks like it was definitely challenging, if not hardcore. It was definitely on the hard side, because I played a lot of those. I love those. I feel like I'm good at those. Maybe it's just I'm imagining that I'm good, that I'm not. But I think I'm decently good. And I couldn't tell you what the anomaly was. I missed them. I got lucky in that playthrough that I've had for you tonight, guys. But other than that, the game looks fantastic. And I think hardcore is probably the good way to describe it here. All right, in terms of like which which game of the night lineup win the little trophy, wins my heart, which one really surprised me to the point where I'm like, damn, bro, I need to play this. If I'm being honest, I was expecting the game to be Office After Hours. Like, you could say I made this lineup tonight, I improvised this, put those together, because I wanted to try this demo specifically, because I love those games, and I don't know why I was craving playing another one. And since I had this demo, I was like, hey, it's just like, let's go, right? And even though it really is pleasing me, and I think it looks amazing, and it has feature that other games similar of the genre doesn't necessarily have, even though I'm about to give it like a 5 out of 5 here. Did I? Oh, no, I did. So yeah, to me it's a 5 out of 5. Plain and simple. It truly is perfect for what it is. Um, I was expecting it to win most likely tonight unless something really came up. But here's the thing. Something actually did came up. Boar Blaster was absolutely fabulous. That game really, really hooked me. Uh, as much, is not, if not more, than Office After Hours, to the point where I feel like I need to give it to that game. Like, Office Hours is a demo, it's not the game anyway, right? When the game came up and we reviewed the actual game for the show, maybe it's gonna win, but I don't know. But what I know is that tonight, the one that really surprised me, that was like, wow, this game is like clearly superior, clearly above average, is Boar Blasters. I had a blast. I'm digging it. I keep using those two puns because it's a digging game. But yeah, it's cool. I'm looking forward to it, and I was not planning on playing that tonight or anytime soon, but I feel like I'm gonna keep that installed, and I'm gonna try to pick it up and play it before I move on to something else, because Boar Blaster was definitely worth it, guys. Like, wow. But yeah, Office After Hours, close second. And the other one were not even like in the ballpark of competing. I mean, Cat Visiting Fairies was like a nice little, but it was like a 4, almost a 3. What did I give it? A 4? Yeah, a 4, but it was almost a 3 type of experience. Nothing spectacular that blew me off my chair or something. It was kind of like, okay. So let me check real quick here if we're going somewhere or not. I do not know if we will. I doubt it. You know what? There is that one person here that I like, and I feel like they deserve some love. They deserve some support. So since I have the opportunity, I will do just that. Try to be a kind person in this world. Because, as always, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Always really, truly appreciate it. You have an amazing rest of your day. Hopefully, we see each other pretty soon. Until then, I'm going to leave you in the good hands of Super Big Kmart, who's doing some speedrun practice, because I remember him running this game. And I'm guessing he's doing that for the no reset. Yeah, dernier droit vers le no reset. There's a no reset event coming up, guys. Probably going to be part of it, speedrunning that game here. Pretty cool game. I don't know when we're going to feature that to the show, but this is going to be, is it Contra? Because you're technically shooting stuff. I don't know if I put that in the Castlevania or Contra. I think I put that in the Contra, but it doesn't matter. Cool game. And in cases, guys, life is short. Make the most out of it. For real. Go out there. Be the change you want to see in our world. Nobody else can be that change. And who knows, maybe that's the very reason why we are here on this world. To notice something and actually go on and do something. Maybe that's the cross we need to bear. Anyway, I'm just saying, I'm just one random dude thinking out loud. I love you guys. You take care. I'll see you soon. All right. Bye-bye.